Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to my TNA Impact review. Before I even move on to this TNA Impact review, I know I'm like 2 or 3 days late, but I would just like to say rest in peace to Paul Bearer. You're a great manager. It's a huge loss, especially I say as a big part of The Undertaker and Kane. Thank you for the many years you brought us since 1991 through the Attitude Era, even your 2010 return back in WWE. It's a shame it's a shame he died, and he was a great one, and he was a great manager. It's a hard one to lose, especially a big name like Paul Bearer. Say it's one of the biggest first losses of the year, if you ask me, for a manager like Paul Bearer. So I just had to get through that first before I move on with this TNA Impact review. So let's start off the show live for the last time in the Impact Zone for a while, because next week they come into my hometown of Chicago, Illinois. So let's start off right here. Austin Aries was out there kind of promo Jeff Hardy, talking about Hernandez, how he beat him last week and he's gonna fight Jeff Hardy tonight. Hardy came out, but Austin Aries attacked him during when he was shaking hands with the crowd and everything. He shook hands with the crowd, and the match pretty much went on then. It was a good match after that. Jeff Hardy won the match until Matt Morgan came out and attacked him. It was going to carbon footprint him in the head until Bully Ray came out. Doesn't really bring a lot of build up for Bully Ray saving Jeff Hardy with the chain, and he's kind of a little bit over the top if you ask me. As we moved on to the end of the show, the man advantage had started to become with for Aces and Eights and Team TNA. Sting went against Devon. The match is going to some fan hit Sting with a beer bottle or something, and Sting bled, and Devon won the match. It was a strange type of finish. Like, was that real with the fan attacking Sting and everything? Just hit him with a bottle and hitting him and stuff. I don't know where that came from. Kurt Angle came out to reveal the identity of the Aces and Eights member, but Wes Briscoe's out there first, talk about Kurt Angle. I wanted to beat him and everything until trying to get into TNA, but Kurt Angle wasn't helping him. So Kurt came out to attack Wes Briscoe right now, even though he's going to face him in a cage match this Sunday. TNA management came out to try and stop the fight until D'Lo Brown started attacking everybody then. Hit him with a weapon, him and Wes Briscoe taking out Snow and Pat Kenny. So the VP of Aces and Eights is D'Lo Brown. Who would have thought D'Lo Brown? How relevant can you get? Where was the idea to put D'Lo? It was somewhat big of a swerve for D'Lo, but wow, really? Sometimes I feel like this Aces and Eights thing has gone on for too long now. Why, I don't know. But D'Lo talked about his brothers and everything, how he was being mistreated with management. So now D'Lo Brown is an Aces and Eights. Magnus and Samoa Joe went against Garrett Bischoff and Luke Gallows. Good match, I'll say that. Joe and Magnus picked up the win, so that was good for them. 6-person tag, Bad Intentions, and Gail Kim went against Hernandez, Chavo, and Velvet Sky. It was a good tag team match, I would say that. Going into Gail Kim picked up the Eat the Feet and everything, so she picked up the win right there. Also tonight on Impact, we had there's a lot more things that happened on Impact. Other than the man advantage parts of the teams tonight, we also had AJ Styles catching up with him. You don't gotta look like Zeb Colton at Gainesville, Georgia. This tweet saying he'll be in Chicago, Illinois next week, saying he's coming to me uninvited, so he's not coming to him uninvited. And you know he's driving like the fucking motorcycle from the Dark Knight movie with AJ. I don't know what's gonna happen next with him. Other stuff that happened tonight on Impact. Gut check. Pretty much taking out Evilise first, and Lady Topper was gonna go through, but they still have to judge Lady Topper tonight. The first yes came from Jeez, this is Taz been replaced. They're replacing with the guy from OVW, Davis. I forgot his name, but he said yes. And the second one was no from Bruce Pritchard. And they pretty much gave it. I'm glad TNA was able to you know, recognize Paul Bearer at the beginning and speak of him. You know, one of the great managers and everything. I really like what TNA did right there. And the final yes is pretty much from Al Snow. So Lady Tapa is a big person, if you ask me. She's really good in the ring. I really mean it. Really good in the ring. So Lady Tapa does now have an Impact Wrestling contract. Also tonight, another man advantage thing. Mr. Anderson went against James Storm. Anderson won. He picked up the mic check and won the match right there. So now Aces and 8's has the advantage for this Sunday in the Lethal Lockdown match against Team TNA. Also this Sunday we have Kurt Angle versus Wes Briscoe. We got the Knockouts title on the line. We got the tag team titles, I believe, are on the line also. So it's a lot of big things happening tonight this Sunday on Impact. I don't think Kingston have a match this Sunday for his title and that, but we'll see what happens. Got Gelkin versus Velvet Sky. I believe it is Hernandez and Chavo versus Rude and Aries, I believe. And the World Heavyweight title, Jeff Hardy versus Bully Ray. They both came out and spoke, talk about who's going to be better this Sunday. And Hulk Hogan came out, so even though he's on crutches and has an injury, maybe he's got to come crawl to Impact this Sunday, to Lockdown this Sunday. He said they'll prop the champion. He doesn't care, but he will see somebody win that world title. And then Aces and 8's pretty much came out and attacked Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray until the rest of Team TNA came out and they ended the show. For this Sunday, I'm hoping TNA better get their shit together. Because I'm very glad they're coming to Chicago, Illinois next week. And it's going to be live and they're on the road. But they better do good with this pay-per-view. I still think it's a bad idea for doing 4 pay-per-views out of the year. But you better bring the best shit you can to do this many pay-per-views out of the year. But I'm pretty gonna end it off with an end note right there. You see me do it here. I'm done with this show. Next week, Impact Wrestling is coming to Chicago. So once again, comment, subscribe. You know it's me, the HOOD, with the news and the reviews. And I'll tell you right here. So you see me with the review today. Watch out for Sunday for Lockdown with TNA. So you know what I am, you know what I do. Like I said before many and hundreds of times. Comment, subscribe. I am out of here. Peace.